Good evening, and thank you, Alda. It's been an exciting ride to help bring the HAL 9000 Challenge to fruition. First, let me add my thanks to the fellow members of the steering committee who are focused on building a program, much like Clarke himself did, which is about creative imagination and inspiring people with visions of the future that perhaps most people don't contemplate. Witness his popularization of geosynchronous satellites, which we all benefit from on a regular basis. And the idea that you can ignite the spirit of innovation in young people. I remember I was in school when I saw 2001 for the first time. And it was a very moving experience. I still remember it. And by the way, those of you who haven't seen it, I urge you to go see it again. It holds up remarkably well, especially when you look at how realistic the scenes that took place on the moon are, considering we hadn't been to the moon at that point, other than Surveyor. So this was the team of creative people authoring a vision that is compelling to this day. I realize that most of you who are old enough to recall the deadly shenanigans of the HAL 9000 computer might question, is this the right role model for a positive and aspirational vision of AI and artificial intelligence in general? But what we believe Clarke was talking about with the HAL 9000 is a cautionary vision. And I think we are very much in need of that now. The competition that we are building is designed to extend the idea that we heed this warning and get creative output and constructive suggestions on how to manage this future so that it's actually less HAL 9000-like and something which is more directly beneficial to our world. When we look at the potential threats posed today by the rapid evolution of AI, and you can't pick up a newspaper, remember those, or look at the news without seeing some new advance in AI or some new multi-billion-dollar investment in the core technologies for it. How this is going to be managed, the vision of Arthur Clarke, who came up with this whole idea of the HAL 9000 60 years ago, was present to what is here now. It's important to note that today, early AI systems are being used in life and death situations and war. This is not some theoretical future world, it's the world we're living in right now. And so the crucial question is, how do we heed this warning? How do we ensure that AI at this pivotal point in its development does not harm us, but rather helps us and works in benefit to society? And how does it do something that, from a humanistic perspective, is going to be part of enhancing the quality of life to people and our world? With that spirit, the HAL 9000 Challenge turns to our youth. This is very important to me because I have a youth. My daughter is 15 years old, and this is the world she is going to be running sooner or later, if it's up to her, sooner. And I think about this often. What are the tools they are being given? How do we get them to engage on these topics earlier rather than later so that we can work to the benefit of society rather than letting technology take its own course? And I think that the thoughtfulness that goes into this is going to come from our young people. And so the structure of this award is to pair emerging young people with great spirit ideas and ones who fortunately haven't learned how hard it is to actually get things done in this world. There is a great virtue of youth. You don't realize how hard it is, therefore you can do anything, and it turns out you often actually can. However, many of us older folk have learned the art and science of execution, which is how you help shape and mold an idea to bring it to reality at the same time without undercutting the idea itself or making compromises that end up being disappointments. So this is the intergenerational part of the HAL 9000 Challenge, where the concept is to pair the awardees with mentors that have the ability to collaborate together and bring the wisdom of experience and the joy of youth and lack of experience, which again is a great asset, together in such a way to have a positive impact on our world. We believe that there is a unique power in this kind of intergenerational mentoring and collaboration, and this award is intended to foster that. We hope that we're intriguing you with this idea. We've spent many hours as a team working on how to implement it, are always welcoming, first of all, suggestions and ideas, as well as your support in bringing this to reality. Help us create a new vision for all generations and a positive future for our world and AI, and achieving a high-tech world that is not the HAL 9000 world, but one which we can all be proud of, enables our kids and their kids and the future of our planet. Thank you.